The framework is centered around the social model of disability, which positions accessibility needs at the intersection of individual characteristics and the environment. We developed 3 lists that relate to different aspects of how accessibility needs emerge: individual abilities, support needed, and object characteristics. Individual abilities are characteristics of the person using digital content, such as the ability to see or understand numerical concepts. We organize the list of individual abilities into 3 groups: sensory, ability with various senses; physical, body movement of various types; and cognition, cognitive abilities. Object characteristics are properties of the digital content being presented, such as whether it has audio, numbers, movement, etc. We hypothesize that accessibility needs emerge from the intersection of an object's characteristics with an individual's particular ability that potentially creates an accessibility issue. We divided object characteristics into 3 categories. Content characteristics address the perceivable, operable, and understanding features of content itself. Task completion addresses features that relate to a user's ability to complete a task in the digital environment, including impact of their physical location and design for efficient use. Safety includes social constructs like contracts and privacy, and technological complexity of algorithms and disinformation. For any given item in the list of individual abilities, a person might have lower, middle, or higher ability than the population average. The support needed list reflects this with 5 types of accessibility support. Assistive technology, where assistive technology is an expected part of the accessibility solution. Adjust is where the user would adjust the presentation or interaction, such as by enlarging text or reducing contrast. Alternative represents the content or interaction in another form. Avoid is where users need to avoid the content or interaction, such as Caesar triggers. And default, where the access need is met by content presented a certain way or within a defined range. One way to consider the framework is in the context of existing standards. For example, consider WCAG 1.2.4. Captions are provided for all live audio content in synchronized media. On this slide showing the relationships between the individual abilities, support needed, and object characteristics, the highlights show that this indicates that alternative content is needed for this sensory ability, hearing, with a perceptual affordance, audio. Or 2.1.1, all functionality of the content is operable through a keyboard interface. This maps a physical ability with an operation feature, and in this case we expect the default implementation to meet the access need.